There could be tough times ahead for the U of A. Governor Ducey's budget plan calls for taking $21 million out of a budget that's already had deep cuts in the past few years.
All three state universities, U of A, ASU, and NAU, face a total of $75 million in cuts to help balance the state budget. 9 News Side's Craig Smith is live in our newsroom with more on how much is at stake. Craig.
So things are quiet at U of A today because the university is closed for Martin Luther King Day. But there has been a real roar from the world of education over how to cut on top of years of cuts for past budget crunches. Universities are facing a 10% cut, so U of A is looking at about a $22 million reduction. Because ASU is larger, it's looking at a $40 million cut. And Northern Arizona is facing about a $13 million loss. For now, U of A President Ann Weaver Hart is sticking to written statements as U of A figures out how to adjust. She says, quote, "We will reduce our peripheral activities and protect our core, paying particular attention to academic quality and student services." President Hart's statement does not explain what peripheral services could mean or elaborate on what cuts could mean for tuition and fees. In a conference soon after the budget release, ASU President Michael Crow promised to protect his in-state students. He said, quote, "There will be no in-state tuition increase for in-state students, graduate or undergraduate at Arizona State University, period." Universities did face even deeper cuts in the depths of the recession. In 2009, U of A had to adjust to a $77 million cut. That cost our region's biggest employer about 600 jobs and led to 5 unpaid days off for workers who were not laid off. Since that year, except for one small uptick, funding per student fell across Arizona's entire state university system, from about $7,700 per student in 2009 to just over $5,000 per student this year. And tuition and fees shot up statewide, more than 40% according to the College Board, compared to a national average of 17%. Now, the governor's budget is really a proposal, subject to change before lawmakers vote on a final budget in late spring. University presidents answer to the State Board of Regents, and the regents want to meet with those school presidents next month to learn how they want to cope with those cuts.